My name is Amy Lindsay, and I had my internship at the Family Crisis Center. I actually heard about this internship in the Child 325 class, and it sounded interesting to me, so I went online and I filled out an application and sent it to the Family Crisis Center along with my resume. Following that, I had 2 interviews with them to see if I fit their needs. And after that, they were super flexible with my schedule and were willing to work with me in the hours that I was available. Some of my responsibilities at the Family Crisis Center are manning the phones. I answer the phone and take messages for the advocates in the office. The Family Crisis Center also has a thrift store and a food bank that's open to the public that the internships help run. Because I speak Spanish, I got to interact a lot with the Hispanic clients, and every Wednesday night they hold a support group for the women who have been in situations of domestic violence, abuse, stalking, and alongside that class they hold a support group for children. And it's all about preventing the domestic violence cycle. And I was able to help plan this group for the children and teach the children. I also was able to shadow advocates as they worked with clients. The biggest thing I was able to do for the Family Crisis Center was this child support group, actually, and it took up a lot of my time at the Family Crisis Center because my major is child development, and so I was able to plan lessons for the children, and each week I organized the lessons and the materials with volunteers that came in and helped as well. And then because the binder that we have only has like 32 lessons in it, I have been responsible for researching lessons that would be able to last the whole year. And so I have been diligently working on that, and I've enjoyed it, and it's kind of cool working with those children because you're teaching them things about emotions and how to deal with emotions and how to relax when you're angry, and it's all these tools that they can use in the future. The biggest thing that I have benefited from is learning about domestic violence and abuse, and I've learned about signs of abusers and when to tell when children are being abused and how to help them in these situations. I've also learned more about the Family Crisis Center and how it is a nonprofit organization, and it's been super interesting to apply what I've learned in classes to what I'm learning in the Family Crisis Center. One thing that I have made the connection is in planning lessons for the children, I have to think of things that are developmentally appropriate. It's a little challenging because all of the children are at different stages and are at different levels. But I've also been able to help in other situations with clients with other materials I've learned from other classes, and it's been super, super cool to make those connections. I definitely would recommend this internship for child development majors, especially if you speak Spanish, because you get a more hands-on interaction with the children in the support group there. And so if you're interested, I would go online to the Family Crisis Center. The website is included on this PowerPoint, and you click on the volunteer tab, and under that there's apply for an internship tab, and in that section you'll find an application which you fill out, and you can either email the internship supervisor at the Family Crisis Center, or bring it in person along with a resume, and then they will contact you for an interview, and they will say, their internship is what you make it, and I believe that's true, and you really need to put forth the effort to make it a good experience. And so if you are comfortable doing that, if you're a go-getter and you want to make a difference, then this would definitely be the internship for you.